So Sparking Zero is finally out. I finally got to play this game. A game that I've basically been waiting for more than 15 years at this point. A game I've been waiting for longer than GTA 6, believe it or not. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was the PS2 game I spent the most time in outside of GTA San Andreas. And without wasting any time, should you buy this game? Like, to be real, to be honest, I don't give a fuck if you buy this game or not. But what I can say is that I recommend this game, but not at full price. I recommend it when it's maybe around 30 or less, right? I don't recommend this game at $70. And I want to get into detail why I'm saying that, right? This game could have been a whole lot better with a little bit more effort from a lot of people. That's what I believe. And in no way do I hate this game. I'm not a hater, right? I'm not out here trying to rage bait anybody, right? I'm just giving my honest thoughts about this game because at the end of the day, I was there playing BT3 just like everybody else. You know, I know these games. I pay attention to detail when it comes to games in general. And so, like, this is why I don't even watch reviews or that type of shit, right? Because the people who review these games, first of all, a lot of them don't even play these games. A lot of them are very subhuman in their nature. They have zero integrity. You know, they will say the game is the best game ever because they got paid to say that. Zero morals, zero ethics. Alright, so back to Sparking Zero. First and foremost, I like this game, right? But I feel like the melee, the melee hits, they don't really feel impactful. They feel kind of meaningless, like a afterthought. It seems like the main focus was to polish up these ultimates. And onto the ultimates now. While they do look good, this game is very faithful to the anime. They look good, right? But one thing I gotta say about them is that they don't flow very well into the combat itself. The melee already felt like an afterthought. But it's like when you're about to do the ultimates, you have to stop and then, take a step back. And then the character executes the ultimate, right? It doesn't flow as well as it should. Or at least as well as I expected it to for a game in 2024, right? It's not even faithful to the anime in that sense, because when Goku's fighting, he can just fight, and then just teleport and then blast it quick. You get what I'm saying? You can't really do that in this game. You gotta, press the button and then they stop, take a moment, take a breather, and then they do their thing. I just feel like the sole focus was to get those animations on point, because at the end of the day, it's those animations and the hype that really get this game to do numbers. But the actual combat itself, you can tell it was made by people who either don't know nothing about fighting games or just games in general. Like, I don't think the people who made this play games at all, because if you play games, you should actually have some sense of how you want the game to feel. You want the game to feel good to play. Not just be fun to play, but actually feel good to play. And alright, that's the main issue here with this game. How it feels to play. It just feels kind of stiff. The fighting just feels really stiff, in my opinion. And I feel like it just could have been a lot better if they had like some actual competent developers making this game. This feels more like a cash grab, to cash in on that nostalgia. And because of that, I don't even think I'm going to be playing much more of these anime fighting games. Like, really. Like, I never normally buy Arena Fighters day one, but this is a game I had to get day one. And that's the whole point. The nostalgia, right? But the thing about this is, if you say you prefer the old one better, they say, oh, it's rose tinted glasses. And if you like the new one better, they say, oh, it's recency bias or whatnot. Like, and to be real, I don't give a fuck if people want to hate, bro. I'm just out here saying it is like it is. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Do I prefer this to nothing? I don't even know, bro. I don't even know, because I just have to see. Maybe with some updates they can, I don't know, make it feel better to play over time. I don't know. But even then, that kind of sucks. That's like a huge disappointment in like the eyes of the true fans. Some people who claim to be BT3 veterans out there saying now they love this game and this and that, right? Like, really and truly, I can't really look at them and really believe nothing they say, because it's either you're just someone who's just mindless, you just mash buttons, you don't pay attention to detail, it's like you don't really have that capacity. You're just like an NPC. So like I can kind of understand. You say you're a BT3 veteran, you love this game, it's the greatest game ever fucking made, the greatest game of all time, and like that's just your opinion because you don't have the capacity to go outside of that, right? You get the game, you see the animations, and that's all you ever wanted, right? NPCs don't really have the capacity to really analyze this shit, right? So that's why I couldn't really listen to you. But anyways, and of all the microtransactions you could try and sell to people, like, really, you want to sell people background music that should be in the game from day one. You want to sell people the anime soundtracks. Like, this doesn't make any sense, bro. Because first of all, I can listen to all those songs for free, right? And listen to them while I play the game for free. Why the fuck would I buy them to put them in the game, and that just sucks for Ultimate Edition buyers and Collector's Editions buyers. Like, that's just a big fat L on their part, because they got really suckered. They got really suckered and scammed for this shit. Because I'm telling you, bro, you want to sell people the music tracks? Oh my days. Are you really that desperate for every fucking penny? Man, these companies are either so desperate or they're just so fucking greedy. I don't even know. It's just pathetic, really. But one thing I was really happy about was that I could just take this game, put the CD in the console, and play it, right? I could have a playable experience without updating it. Well, at least playable by modern gaming standards. But it still sucks that you're telling me Hyperbolic Time Chamber was the only stage they could use for split screen. Damn. Well, at least I wouldn't even really be playing it at this rate. But honestly, I feel like if they take all this code, all these assets, right, and build upon it, they could make a great sequel. You know, it could feel better. But if they don't know how a game should feel, then I don't see how that's gonna happen, right? But this is not it, guys. This game shines in its visuals and animations, and any real gamer knows that visuals are modern gaming's biggest strength. Now, will I be returning this game? Nah, I'm not going to be returning this game. But will I be playing this game? Yeah, I'm going to play this game. You know, it's enjoyable to a degree. It's not 100% doom and gloom, but at the same time, it's not perfect. And it doesn't live up to what a successor to BT3 should be, right, by my standards, in terms of how the combat feels and how the combat flows, how everything just flows into each other. The game just kind of feels like a mobile game, to be honest. And on top of that, it kind of has this Fortnite vibe to it. Like, even some of the UI elements look like they were inspired by Fortnite. Like, I don't know why these companies just can't do something original, like, bro, or just keep it true to the original series. Like, really, why does everything have to be like Fortnite? It's like a lot of these games coming out nowadays, it's like they want to have Fortnite's art style or something, man. Like, they just want to take something. It just seems like that a lot of these games are coming out nowadays, they just feel like they're just trying to pay homage to Fortnite. What the fuck, man? One of the worst things about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is the control scheme. It feels unintuitive. You see, the saddest part about Sparking Zero is that everything is there, right? Everything is there. It's just a few things that just needed adjusting, right? Some things that just needed changing, needed a different direction, right? Somebody who actually knows this shit. I don't know what they're doing, bro. I don't know what they're out there cooking, man. But I'm telling you, this game came so fucking close to being so fucking amazing. I'm telling you, it's like they were running a race and they were first the whole time, and right as they reached the finish line, they just slowed down and then came in like fourth or third place. Like, really, like, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know what went wrong with this shit. But really, like, it fell short in some ways that I just have to admit. But there's hope for it still, because like they could do some changes. They could do an overhaul to this thing and make it feel a lot better, right? Like I said, bro, this game could be a lot better with a little bit more work from a lot of people, bro. I'm telling you, they could do some updates and make this game so much better than it already is. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen, especially because the game seems to be doing so well for Bandai, right? But in the end, that's a good thing, because they have a better idea of what people want if they didn't know already. Like, I don't know if this is just some experiment just to see how low people will go. But overall, this game is pointing in the right direction, but it's not there yet. That's really the best way I can put it.